Hey people, how you doing today? Okay, so I got my good friend with me, Jay. Now, his mama named him Joseph, but we're gonna call him Jay just because. Now, so we're gonna talk to Jay, we're gonna get to know Jay and things like that. And speaking of Jay, he has a YouTube channel called I4 Styles, okay? So, speaking of, I will put the link in the description so that you guys can go and subscribe to him, like, share, and definitely leave a comment on his videos. And make sure you watch his videos, okay? Because that's very important, all right? But most importantly, we want to raise his numbers so that he's more than 1,000 subscribers, all right? This guy has a really, really cool journey. So, speaking of, let's get to know Jay. So Jay, man, let me ask you something, man. Why YouTube, and what made you start your YouTube journey?
Man, you know, I always wanted to travel.
Yeah.
You know, I always wanted to travel. And where I was in the States, man, I was a manager.
Okay.
But a lot of the time, man, I was getting work like a zombie, man.
Wow.
I mean, it was crazy. Like always on the go, always working,
Yes.
always working.
Yes.
Never really had a lot of free time.
Okay.
And I guess one of my goals was to travel.
Mm-hmm.
One of my goals was to see different cultures and just, you know, be on a plane, man, just going to different destinations that, you know, I had in my head, man. So, you know, one day I just got the courage, got the nerve to say, you know what, man, let's just make this happen.
Nice.
So,
nice.
you know, kind of left the job behind. Got some money together, got on a plane, man, and just started going places, traveling. Here, Philippines,
Okay.
Japan, just several places, man.
Okay.
And you know, now I have a bunch of stories, a lot of people I've met, a lot of friends I've met, including you.
Awesome.
You know, and it's been a great journey, man. I mean, I'm happy. I'm glad I did it because I was like, man, if I don't do it,
Right.
I'm gonna regret it. So I'm just glad I did it, man. I'm glad to be here, man. We in paradise, you know. We in paradise.
So, speaking of paradise, okay, both Jay and I are staying at the Natural Beach Hotel. Not in the same room, so get the shit out your head. Anyways, but in any case, speaking of this hotel, I'm gonna put the link in the description so if you guys want to come to this hotel, all right, and maybe we can get Jay to do a room tour so that he can show how he's living in his room and the views and what it comes with and all this other stuff and things like that, all right. So on that note, so let me ask you this. So since you've been traveling in Thailand, you've met people, you've got to see things, and I'm pretty sure there's so much more, you know, to see and to do. What would you say so far about your trip in Thailand that you like, you don't like? What have you learned about yourself? And what are you hoping for moving forward being in Thailand?
That's a lot of damn questions.
sorry, but hey.
I mean, I like the fact that the people are very nice.
Yes.
The people are very friendly.
Yes.
If you get lost, if you have questions,
Nice.
Everybody's always willing to help you.
Yes.
Everybody, you know, like I always say, they do it with a smile.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Nobody's really upset here.
Yes.
I don't see any fights. You know, I don't see any violence. You know, school shootings or stuff like that. You don't really see. It's not normal here. So yeah, you don't see a lot of crazy acts of violence here.
Right.
So I mean, I love that about this place.
Yes,
I
yes.
really do. What I don't like, man, that's hard. What I don't like, I don't know.
Right. Right.
I got to get back to you on that one.
That's fine.
I'm just being honest with you.
That's fine.
I'm going to get back to you because
That's fine.
It's not a lot of things I don't like.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Oh well, you know what? One thing I'm not saying I don't like it, but you know, sometimes it kind of irks me.
Yes.
Like, you know, in the States we can use our credit cards everywhere.
Yes, yes.
Here, you're pretty much, I'd say 75% of the time you're gonna have to use cash.
Right.
And you know, sometimes you can be, you know, somewhere and you're low on cash.
Yes, yes.
And you might have to go up and go to the ATM or wherever it is you have to go to get your cash, because they don't accept cards.
Correct.
So if I had one thing that was like a little pet peeve of mine, it would be the fact that you have to use cash everywhere.
Right.
And even in the States, I never use cash. I always use my card. So that I had to, you know, I had to get used to that a lot, because you know, no matter where you go, they'll be like, oh no, cash only, cash only. And I'm like, you know, I'm like a couple dollars short. I have to go to the ATM. I gotta go to the ATM now. You know, so you know that I'll say is my pet peeve.
Okay.
So what was your other questions?
So the other question is, what have you learned about yourself being in Thailand, and is there anything in the future you'd like to see for yourself with Thailand in particular, or you have any kind of future plans outside of Thailand?
Well, my future plans is just to travel.
Right.
You know, I don't want to just, you know, be in Thailand. You know, I want to visit everywhere. Of course. Now I can have a main hub where I live. Okay. Which, you know, might be Thailand. Okay. But I want to travel around the world and just see different countries, different people, different cultures and stuff like that. Okay. And it'll just make me a more well-rounded person.
Absolutely. Would you so far say that Southeast Thailand is, or I should say Southeast Asia is a possibility for a hub?
Yeah. Of course, because it's everybody's, like I said, everybody's nice here. You have a ton of beaches everywhere you go. Yes. The weather's always beautiful. Yes. I mean, you have the rain, but I mean, other than that, the weather is always beautiful. And you know, the cost of living here is just like, you know, almost second to none. Wow. You know, so I mean, the thing is, you have your main hub in a place like this, or the surrounding areas, and it gives you the ability to just, you know, kind of hold on to your money, save your money, or you know, use it for other things like traveling. You know, food, or whatever you want to use it for. Like for me, I would use it for traveling. So you know, you have a hub in a place where, and it's not like it's inexpensive to be here, but it's still a very beautiful place. Absolutely. It's not like it's, you know, you're paying less, but you're living in shambles. Yes. You know, it's nice. It's inexpensive, but it's very nice at the same time. And you, like I said, you got the beach right by you. Right by the beach. Yes. So it's great, man. I mean, like I would definitely consider this. I would definitely keep this in the consideration of being one of my main hubs. So yeah.
What has been your experience as far as women and dating so far out here? What's been your experience?
I've had a pretty positive experience. Okay. For the most part, the women are nice, you know, feminine. Yes. Very sweet people. You know, not everybody's like that. You know, not everybody like that.
Right. You gotta vet the same way.
Yeah, you gotta do your homework. Correct. You gotta vet. You know, there are some bad eggs out there, like everywhere. Correct. You know, but for the most part, I haven't really had a problem with it. Okay. You know, and they don't look at me like, you know, you're not 6 foot. You know, you don't have, you got 6 foot, 6 figures, 6-pack. Right. You know, you don't have to be all that. I mean, that's a great thing to have. Right. But I mean, if you're a nice guy and you know you kind of got your stuff together. Correct. You're good. Correct. You know, and we've talked about it before. You don't have to dress the best. Yes. You know, we got shorts and a shirt on. That's right. He has a regular hat on, and we got flip-flops or sandals. Yeah. You know, nothing crazy. Yeah. You know, we just dress for the occasion. It's hot out here, so we got shorts on. You know, no, we don't have Louis Vuitton or Armani or the crazy
the name brands.
the name brands.
Correct.
We're not driving around in Ferraris and stuff like that. And I mean, we walking. You know, we walk. We get taxi services or what they call Grab out here.
Or boat.
Boats. Or we get in the tuk-tuk.
Yep.
Which is like a it's kind of like a bus service almost, but it's a truck. And
a miniature truck.
Yeah, miniature truck, and you just sit in the back. You know, it has benches. You sit in the back for a couple cents.
Basically.
And, it takes you around the whole city.
Wherever you want.
Wherever you want to go.
Money talks, BS walks.
Yeah, so I mean, it's great, man. I don't have a lot of complaints. I really don't. And I'm just, I'm not trying to just, say it just to make the video sound good. I really don't have a lot of complaints. I love it here.
Awesome.
I love it here. I love the Philippines.
Yes.
I love the surrounding areas, and I plan on visiting more and more places and just broadening my horizons.
All right.
I love it.
So, speaking of your channel, what's the message, or what's something that you would love for people to take away from watching your channel? Like, what?
I think the thing for me is just getting people to realize that, hey, man, you don't have to, work a job you hate. You don't have to do anything that you hate. Right. You don't have to give all your time to this specific job. Or, you can live on your own time. Right. Of course you have to, put in the work and make things happen. Correct. But I mean, you can make your time your own. Correct. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Yes. Don't be afraid to get on that damn plane, get a passport. Yeah. And fly. Right. If you want to meet people from different countries, man, woman, different cultures, different food. Yes. Don't let people shame you. Yeah. Don't let people criticize you. Yeah. Don't let people tell you that, oh man, you're whack, man. You're a lame. You're a loser. Right. Don't let people persuade you to stay miserable. Correct. Because misery loves company. And
Absolutely.
And a lot of times people say that because they can't do it. Yeah. You're doing something, and
well, a lot of times you're doing something that they wish they could be doing.
They wish they could do it, but they can't do it, so they're going to keep you in that mentality also. It's like a crab in a bucket mentality.
Yes.
All I say is please. Yes. Get out of your comfort zone. Yes. Get out of your comfort zone. Get a passport. If you got a passport and you don't use it, brush that sucker off. Dust it off, and get out there, man. I mean, it's a bigger world than your little neighborhood. It's a much bigger world out there. And you know what? You might get out there and find, you might find a place that you love. You might find a woman of your dreams, the man of your dreams, the home of your dreams, the beach of your dreams, whatever. It's not just about man or woman. Yeah. Get out there, and you never know what you'll find. Please, just don't be afraid. Yeah. I mean, I was nervous at first, but I took the plunge, and here I am.
So let me ask you this, because that's interesting that you said that. So now that you got out the comfort zone, you got over the nervous and all this other stuff, what would you say is the difference between the Jay before and the Jay today? What's the difference?
The Jay before was nervous about making the decision. Okay. I was a little apprehensive and afraid because the flight was long. Yes. I didn't know what to think. Right. I didn't know a lot of people here. Right. I didn't know how the currency worked. Right. I thought I'd get lost. And like I said, you have naysayers that tell you, oh man, there's violence over there. There's this over there, there's that over there. So the old me was kind of, just kind of afraid and kind of thinking inside a box. Okay. But now, the new me, the new Jay is like, hey man, I'm out the matrix now. Beautiful. You take that pill and you get out of that. Not a literal pill. Right. But you take that mental pill, man, and it opens your mind, man. It frees you of the fear that you had. A lot of us have fears, but it takes gall, it takes courage. Correct. To, say, man, you know what? I'm not going to let fear stop me. Yeah. Not going to let fear stop me. I'm gonna get, you know, hell with it. I'm gonna get out there and whatever happens, happens. I said, hey man, I'm gonna have an open mind, and you know, I'm gonna make it happen. And that's what I did. I'm not rich, you know. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I'm not, you know. I'm just like you. I'm nobody special. I'm just a regular guy.
Right. But you are somebody special, by the way. Well, but anyways, that's another story. But anyways,
I'm just a guy that wanted to take life into my own hands.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
So do you find your thinking more at peace, more diplomatic, you know, than before? Or, or you're pretty much the same person?
No. I'm much more at peace now, and I'm willing to make a decision as opposed to just, you know, thinking and never really pulling that trigger. Just always thinking about it, and you know, putting it off tomorrow, because you know, tomorrow, you know, who knows? Tomorrow never comes.
Correct.
You know.
Yeah, because you know, sometimes even with that thinking, you could think, okay, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z tomorrow, and tomorrow comes, and you could lose the thought. Yeah. You know. Yeah. It could be, and of course, I'm trying not to go to the extreme by saying, you know, something can happen tomorrow where it could affect your life, and the very thing that you think you would love to do, you can't do it no more. You know what I mean? So I understand the sentiment of, you know, tomorrow's not promised. So definitely. But overall, man, I just wanted to let everybody know once again, please go and subscribe to Jay. All right, his channel is I4 Styles. All right, and that's going to be in the link. As a matter of fact, the link will be in the description, okay? So that y'all just go click the link, go subscribe, watch his videos, all this other stuff. And I thank you, my brother, by the way, for getting to know you and all this good stuff. And speaking of Jay, you probably are going to see him in a few more videos with me doing a few things, if the time allows, all right? And speaking of, there's something that me and Jay are going to do, so stick around for that. I'm not going to tell you what it is, all right? But just stick around, all right? So, in the meantime, please subscribe to my channel.
And hit the notification bell right here. Right there.
So that you will be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded, and as well as...
give this a like. Give it a like. Give it a like.
So that the algorithm will share it out to many, many people on YouTube, and as well as share this video with your family and your friends. And leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
And let us know what you think of this video, all right? And as always,
booyah!